Fire and Ice is my go-to first day get to know each other assignment. I love it because we go outside and everybody moves around. What I have students do is stand in a huge group and explain the activity, and then I start giving them their choices. For example, what do you prefer? Camping outdoors or staying in a hotel? But I don't just say it like that. I say, when you're traveling, taking a trip, what's your favorite way to go? Do you like to camp outdoors? Do you prefer all the comforts of being in a hotel and room service? Just sort of talk it up. And then I tell them which side. So go to the left if you prefer to camp, go to the right if you prefer to be indoors at a hotel. And we collect all this information. These are the ones that I use the most often. Sometimes I'll add different ones depending on how I'm feeling that day. But basically, they visually see each other and they visually see each other's preferences. And then I have the tutors, I give them a handout and they just count and keep track of how many students say camping, how many students say a hotel. Quite often, students will say, I like both. And so, okay, you get to stand in the middle and we'll count that. So it usually leads to a kind of a pattern of some sort. Sometimes it's a pattern we don't expect. Maybe we would think that all of our students would rather eat at home and um, they're all basically lazy cooks and they don't cook and they go out. You just never know. So it's just trying to find some conclusions about our class for the semester. And it's a good way for them. They laugh a lot. They start chatting with each other. It's pretty fun. And keeping track of it helps me have an idea of who's in my classroom. And I usually refer back to it at different times. And then the next step, which I will show you in a minute, is to use the information. And I write about the students, and I'll explain that in a minute.